How's it going, everyone? Homeless Grandma here, and welcome to some sort of video. I'd actually recorded just for the last half an hour, 40 minutes. I recorded the next episode of Homeless Grandma's Zoo Adventure, Zoo Pack, Modcraft, whatever you wanted to call it. I recorded it, and then I uploaded it to YouTube. Everything was sweet. I was like, hey, this is taking a short time. This took no time at all to upload and everything. And then I look at it, and then the videos just didn't have any data in it whatsoever. It just, the whole video was corrupt and it didn't upload. So this is just going to be a quick hash over video to let you know what happened in between episodes 9, which was the last episode that was recorded on the 24th of June, and then this episode, which is the 6th of July, which is when it was recorded. So the video so what I had done in that video, which has no longer existed because it got corrupt. So we finished this level 30 enchanting table, so now we can enchant stuff up to level 30. I guess we should probably speak before that episode as well. So in between episodes, from between 9 and before I recorded this one, we collected a bunch of wool. We extended we extended Gary's cage because Mrs. Gary and Gary kept on getting out. So we extended this. That was done in between episodes, and then so obviously that was one thing. I went and gathered and collected a whole bunch of bamboo from a different area, and we got a bunch of trees for bamboo for the panda exhibit. I got a few. I removed all of the sugar cane because we no longer need it for it now. Now we're having enchanting tables. I collected a bunch of wool so we could finish the sheep, the snake, or start the snake. We put some black ones and white ones in there now because we wanted to have some eyes and things like that. So let me just... No point. So I'm just annoyed that the video just died. So I'm basically just going through everything that happened in the last 2 episodes because I recorded 40 minutes and then the video was corrupt. So yeah, we put some fences here, some gates to make it like turnstiles. We added an extra layer onto the rabbit hut and put a roof on because they were jumping out. So basically what they were doing is sitting in the corner like these two. One would jump on the other one and then just jump over over and then just run out. And they're all called bunny because they're actually pets. So these bunnies, the way that the mod's set up is when you put a name tag on them, they become a pet of yours. So we actually have pet bunnies, and the only one that doesn't have a name tag is this little forest bunny. It was actually one of the wild bunnies that we caught. So we did that. We put a few trees down just to make the place look really nice, and we put a bit of grass and stuff around. Put some seats here to sit down and stare at the crocodiles. I don't know if you'd want to sit there or not, but we started on the snake that wrapped around. So this episode, episode 10, which you won't get to see now, which is what this video was. We started this snake thing. So we're doing the 2 layers. So one layer is the green and the other one's the thing. So the snake goes around the back here. It goes around the back. Goes down a little bit, goes up, big torch, and then it wraps around the front here, and then comes up over the front here. It goes around this side, around here. Yep. So this is basically the snake, and then the snake goes up. So now, and then it goes around again and around again. And now we're going to put like a cobra head here, basically, overlooking either this way, overlooking the zoo, or overlooking the front of the zoo this way. So I think the cobra head's going to basically just come up here. And the panda's already getting pretty excited because we're building his cage. So yeah, so we wrapped this snake around and we built it up to here. So that's almost going to be finished, and that will be finished in episode 11, which will be the next episode. But I'm probably going to call it episode 10, so don't get confused. So that will be finished in that. At the end of my last video, obviously, episode 10, which is no longer an episode, I basically described what we're going to do next episode, which was going to describe finishing that off and then making a serious effort on this panda enclosure. So what we also done here is we created what's called the bamboo forest, my zoo. They have a bamboo forest, basically, and it's basically just a term for having bamboo that goes along the side of your path. So we put a couple here. We've done the path, so it looks like it's going to go this way, and we built the initial room that the pandas are going to go into. So there's 2 exhibits. One is the actual habitat, that it's got water in it, it's got bamboo all through it, it's got trees, it's got a whole bunch of stuff that pandas love. It's got 2 pandas in there, and what we decided, and then there's another building, and this building is going to, so basically this is going to be the floor. So you will walk in, From here, this is why it's a marker. From here to there, basically, is going to be like just a display cabinet. It's going to be glass across this whole section here. And it's going to be, I actually have glass. I'm in creative, so I'm just going to show you basically what I mean, because I recorded the last episode and I unfortunately don't have that episode anymore. So yeah, so it's going to be glass basically like across here. And this was all described in the last episode, but obviously, yeah, it's corrupt. So this is why I'm doing this video. So there's going to be glass here basically, and then the pandas are going to be up here. The glass will probably go all the way to the ceiling, most likely. This is going to be the floor, and we're going to use brick for the walls, and then chiseled wood planks for like a roof, like an Asian style roof, panda roof sort of thing. So there'll be 2 pandas in here, and one of the villagers, Scott in here, he's given. Last episode we made a few jokes because there's a whole bunch of villagers in here now for some reason. If you look at them all, there's 2 that are having babies. There's thousands of villagers that we didn't have in there originally. So I'm going to grab Scott because Scott's a pain in the bum. This is Scott. He's always complaining that he doesn't want to be in the front office anymore and I'm not giving him enough chances in the zoo. So we're going to take Scott and we're going to put Scott into here, not into the panda exhibit, but here. And he's basically going to talk. He's going to be a zookeeper and he's going to give like shows about the panda. And that's going to be Scott's new job because he's sick of working down here in the front office. So that's going to be like that. The wall is going to continue around all the way down to here. And there's going to be an opening here. So basically it will be, not with glass, obviously, but it'll be like this. The pandas can come out, in and out of there. And then in here, around here, down past this lake, and probably back up around, back up to around here, will be the actual panda habitat, which is where the pandas, there will be 2 pandas, and this is where you can view them in their bamboo, and everything like that. So that's pretty much where the next step was going to be in the panda exhibit. So yeah, we're going to have a glass display, brick walls, and then panda's going to be in here. There's going to be 2 of them, and there's going to be Scott, because he's a douche. He's going to be standing here talking about it because he wanted to have a new job. So that's his new job. And we're going to have basically a glass wall through here, and you can view the pandas. And the path will continue along this way, but also you can walk in. There'll be a wall here, and then an exit here, so you can walk out to the path, and then you can walk down and have a look at the panda exhibit down here. Oh, cool, panda. And then basically the next exhibit that we're going to be working on will be out here, and it will be the panther exhibit. It's a black cat. Okay, so I got all that. Hey, yeah, we got you. We're getting you. So that's pretty much what happened in the last 2 episodes since June 24th, which was episode 9 that's going up on our channel. And I apologize for not having an episode. I'm going to work out why the issues why the issues happened with the way that they did, and my video got corrupt. So I'm going to be looking into that with my processing and my recording materials and everything like that, and then basically getting an idea of if it's avoidable or if it's going to happen again, sort of thing. So and the good thing is about this, so we put a wall here, so you won't be able to go this way because there's a wall there. You won't be able to go down here because it's filled with bamboo. So you can still come up here and look at the bunnies, which is what the idea was, but there will be a wall here, so you won't be able to see anything in here because it's all just going to be brick. And then you can still come in here, but you won't be able to do anything. You can see the bunnies, and then you have to go this way to the snake pit. And then have a look at the crocodiles. Oh, hey, how are you? Yeah, good. And then you come down here and have a look at the boars and the pigs, and then you'll continue on down. There will be more stuff out here, but I'm just following along the tracks of the zoo. So, and you can also come down, see the bunnies down here, and then walking into the panda exhibit. We're in the bamboo forest now. Whoa, wow! Let's sit down for 5 minutes and watch the panda show. Scott, you're really shit at talking about pandas. You should work back in the front office. That's what they'll say. Then they'll walk out here, and then they'll be like, "Wow, look at this jaguar! Whoa, dude!" So this will be one section of the jaguar cage. So the jaguar cage will probably just be like a big circle from here all the way down to about here somewhere. And the idea is you'll walk out here, there'll be a glass platform you can see from here. But if you can't see him, then you keep going on the track. Okay, cool. Oh, wow, there's more pandas. Oh, that's awesome. And then you will walk around to this side, and then there'll be the actual, more glass platforms where you can view the panther. So that's basically what's happening. So next episode, we will finish off the Cobra on top of the snake pit on the reptile hut. So that would be episode 10, new episode 10. So we'll finish that off, definitely. And we'll make a really, really solid attempt to finish this panda enclosure for Scott, for Zookeeper Scott, to talk about his the 2 pandas that will be in here. If you have any name suggestions for pandas, make sure you write them down in the comments. Otherwise, I'll just use the 2 pandas that we have at our zoo and use their names. I think one's called Fumi and the other one's called something else. And then there'll be the panda exhibit, which we'll work on as well with these bamboo trees and everything like that. So, yeah. Unfortunately, video was corrupt, but I was able to give you an update on what happened. Everything that happened in the last 2 episodes, or from June 24th, in between the last episode, episode 9, and the episode that I just recorded. So now everything is pretty much up to date. And the next episode will be episode 10. So don't get confused. You're like, whoa, since episode 10, you've built a lot of stuff. But yes, that's because my video was corrupt. And yeah, like I said, I'm looking into it. I don't know why that's missing. That's something else, okay? So yes. Episode 10, next episode, keep an eye out for that. It's probably going to be about 2, maybe 3 weeks, depending on what else we're going to record and upload at the same time. And we will see from there. So, I'm Homeless Grandma. Thanks for watching. Say hi to Mum for me. See you later.